Well, hi team. I'm Fitz Kohler, your incredibly noisy race announcer and fitness pro from fitzness.com. And welcome to the Fitzness Show. Today we are going to be talking about the Donna Mother's Day 5K. And as per usual, I can't freaking wait. Why? Because it's a great cause. It's an incredible race organization and the people are unsurpassed. That's right. I am chomping at the bit to get to you. So if you are going to be a part of our weekend, use the comments section wherever you're watching and let us know if you've run the Donna before and why you're coming back. And if you're new, tell us why you've chosen to run the Donna Mother's Day 5K. So I am waiting for our race director, my race director, the executive director, Amanda Napolitano, to get online. She's had a little technological glitch, which is kind of like the story of our lives lately, but whatevs. She'll be here soon, and I'm here now. So we're going to talk. Before we get going, if you haven't done so yet, wherever you are, click subscribe on the Fitzness Show. If you're watching on, or if you listen on Spotify or Amazon or whatever, just click follow, subscribe. And then if you haven't done so yet, you ridiculous humans, you got to get my new book. It's called You Supercharge, the exact formula for fitness, weight loss, and longevity. Can I make your life better? Yes. Can I help you live better and longer and make all the days in between freaking fantastic? Yes, I can. So pay attention and order at fitzness.com, or I'll be sad and you'll be less healthy. Wow. Okay. Oh, I think she's here. Okay. So again, use the comments section wherever you are. If you don't say hello, I'll be sad. And now we'll talk business. Oh, also, if you haven't followed the Donna Foundation, again, pay attention. That's on Facebook and Instagram. It's 26.2 with Donna. Or yeah. Here she goes. All right. Are you ready? Drum roll, wherever you are. Yeah, I can hear it. Here she is, Amanda Napolitano. Are you there?
I hope I'm here.
For the love of God, please be there. I think you're there, but you're not on my screen. Oh, I know why. Now you're there. Hello.
I can hear you. Oh, technical difficulties. Boo.
Boo. But you know what we do so freaking well?
Running
and racing.
That's right. Yeah, we do. We do all of these things well. This is why we sell out our events.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Nonstop sellouts. Congratulations.
I'm really so honored. There's a part of me that sort of hates to tell people I'm sorry we're sold out, because we want everybody, right? Everybody to come. And this community just keeps absolutely showing off and showing up in such massive ways that even the stretch numbers that we thought, oh, that'll be plenty. Here we are. We've got almost still a week to go. The last price increase was supposed to be tonight, right? We were
and now it's just
talking tonight about, okay, everybody, last call before the price increase, Cinco de Mayo, woohoo.
Oh, that's right. That's right. But now it's just too bad, so sad. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I am so grateful because it truly does. It's an event director's dream to, kind of take all the spots. I mean, there's nothing sadder than standing in my warehouse with pallets of medals that go earned, right? And so, yeah, super stoked.
Wow, congratulations. And, I see it, not only your event specifically, but the running industry is having a bit of a boom. And the race weekend I just announced, the OC Marathon, they've been sold out for months now. And the second it sells out, people start coming out of the woodwork and saying, but me, but I need 3. And so a little, lesson learned, folks. If you want to run these races, you have to register ASAP. So I'm going to leap ahead just because we're on the topic. The Donna, the TPC Sawgrass. When does registration for that open up for folks who are panicking now?
We will not open that race registration until June. So, and I promise we'll make lots of noise when it's coming. So we're still finalizing some of the logistics with the club and the course. And as soon as we iron out the last few details, then we'll get that thing rocking and rolling. But it's not open yet, so nobody panic. Don't start searching for it.
No, but in June, hit register, because they'll disappear quickly, and then again there will be people saying, but wait, me. Okay. So we have a few comments already. We've got Sue Rucker. Hi,
Sue.
Clarissa's here. Hello. We do. Hello. And then we have Audi Rivera doing her first time walking and running. She's been a volunteer a few times.
Love this.
Walking and running in honor of her mom.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So love good. So we're going to cover all the things everyone needs to know to make the best of our race on Saturday. And we're going to talk about moms and things. But before we get there, I have two big items on my agenda. I'm going to start with the good news. The good news is you, Amanda Natala. What is your name? Say it for me. Napolitano. Thank you. My mouth is glitching. You just finished how many Boston marathons? How many have you run?
Yeah, that was number 3.
Congratulations. How was it?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Yep, right here. There she is.
Gorgeous. Ooh, and that's 130th.
Yes.
Running of the Boston Marathon.
And this year I did it really in honor of or in support of my friend Olivia, who was running it for the first time and raising funds for the Donna Foundation. And she raised $23,000 to help families living with breast cancer through the Donna Foundation. So it was what I loved about this trip across, to the right and to the left and across the finish line was I was a charity runner. And the first 2 times I ran, I qualified and ran. And so really this felt so authentic to who I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what we do every day, is put one foot in front of the other and prove that we can do things that are hard and that it's just more meaningful when you do something for someone else. The first 2 times, absolutely a dream of mine and something I worked really hard for, but very, very, very all about Amanda. The first 2 times I did it, truly. This time was all about the women and families that we serve through the Donna Foundation. And it really did it was just a whole different level of emotion. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to you, also to the Donna Foundation, and Olivia, who apparently you need to hire and put her on staff immediately because she's mega fundraiser. Yep. I ran the Boston Marathon in 21 for a charity as well. And you know what? It's fascinating to me how many people say, well, I would never run it if I didn't qualify. And I think, dude, you are missing the bus. It's the same incredible experience, but you get to do you get to support. I mean, I think they raise $40 million each year for charitable causes. And I had some of the families that I was supporting. It was the second step. Once folks have separated from domestic violence, they have steps moving forward. And some of those kids were out there cheering for me. And you know what? It's hard to think about your achy knees or hips when you see these families who are getting back on their feet after abuse, or, in your case, after cancer. So it's a much easier race to run, don't you think?
It is. And it's part of the reason why, all of our events are so special, is that, you truly are running for something bigger than yourself and for others. Yeah. And when we take that step to help someone else, life's just happier. Much like your happiness with your new puppy, right? It's just like when you're caring and doing things for others, it just makes you happy.
Yeah. I mean, it's anytime. In fact, that's one of my great gifts of race announcing, is that no matter what's wrong with me, and sometimes I get on a stage or on a microphone and there's things that are wrong with me. 2019 was a great example, but whenever I'm with my runners, nothing's wrong with me. I never feel anything. I don't feel cold. I don't feel pain. I don't feel fatigue. And that's such a blessing to me. But yeah, the opportunity to just focus on other people, no matter what your capacity in life, is such a gift.
And I will say this, because I highly recommend this moment. You know, I did not break any speed barrier, you know, speed.
Wait,
goals.
what? You did not win the Boston Marathon? Is this what you're saying?
The Boston Marathon this year, but I did have this moment at. I have a lot of marathoning left in me, but there's a lot of races I want to go and explore. So I felt like as I was running down Bolston to the finish line that that might be the last time I made that trip down that road. And so I stopped just shy of the finish line and absolutely danced, like full on stopped. And just,
my girl.
Yeah. Because I didn't, you know, I just wanted to remember what that feels like. And there's the runner kind of came up beside me. I've never met her before, never seen her before. And she goes, "I got you, girl." And she stood next to me and started dancing with me again. So I'm hoping somewhere there's video evidence of this moment, because I'd love to see it. But yeah, it was great fun. All the more reason to remind everyone that hoopla in the finish line is like, don't miss your hoopla in the finish line. You know, don't be distracted by stopping the watch and, you know, all of the things. And fair, if you are going after, you know, your time goal, cross the mats.
Yeah.
But there's so much enjoyment in celebrating your achievements across finish lines. And to me, there's nothing more powerful.
Well, that's right. And take the burden off your shoulders, because we've actually hired a person, an organization, to time your race. So your watch, whatever that's for, when you're running alone in your town or whatever, when you come to the Donna races, we're timing you. So, and our clock matters and yours doesn't. So like hoopla with me, especially, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So that's so fun. Congratulations from all of us. I know all of your runners, all of your scope. Everybody not only loves what you do for the Donna Foundation, but we respect you as a very talented and capable runner. So bravo, Amanda Napolitano.
Thank you.
Okay. Now on to the next item of business, which I know we're going to talk about Saturday, but we all had our hearts broken quite a bit in February with the passing of Jeff Galloway, who played an enormous role in the founding of the Donna Foundation. So what would you like to say about that?
I wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation with you were it not for Jeff Galloway. I mean, he's the reason I ran my first marathon 26 years ago. He is the reason that I began to coach for his organization back in the day with Chris Twiggs. He is the reason that we approached Donna and asked if it would be interesting to train people to run a local marathon here in Jacksonville and raise money for a budding Donna Foundation that had just, been visioned and started by Donna, and she was selling T-shirts in race expos. So we did that, and we raised $80,000, and I mean, it went from there. And I didn't, like, this was not my career. I was an IT professional. I was, going downtown every day and building IT systems and doing all of that work and just sort of doing passion projects on the weekend. But, saying yes to Jeff Galloway 26 years ago completely changed the trajectory of my life. I could not be more grateful for him believing in me. And I think, we went to Atlanta last weekend and honored, his life and celebrated him. And truly the through line of every single person that I have spoken to, that I've heard speak, that social media is full of it, is that, yes, Jeff taught us that walk breaks help and that we can complete a marathon with walk breaks and the Jeffing, but really Jeffing is about knowing that you can do anything you put your mind to. And that you can accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. I mean, he believed in you.
Yeah.
individually. Like it is, what a human being to have touched as many people's lives as he touched. I just, his legacy the ripple effect of Jeff Galloway's life is forever infinitely grand. And we will continue to honor Jeff at all of our events forever, including Saturday. The medal, the ribbon on our medals have a special honor, memory ribbon for him, as well as on our bibs. So if you see a little ribbon why is that not pink? That's Jeff's, our nod to Jeff.
Green, is it green?
It's green.
Yeah.
It's green and blue. Yeah. So remarkable man. But we'll see Barb, his wife Barb, will still come hopefully in February and celebrate the 20th anniversary with us. And she's of course invited forever and always. And
right.
And we'll have him in our hearts at all Donna races forever and ever.
Yeah, I mean, what a person of impact. So there's Fitz the race announcer, and then there's Fitz the fitness expert, and my mission there has always been mass impact, and it's one of the reasons I don't teach classes at a local gym. It's very unsatisfying to me. I need to reach hundreds, thousands, millions at a time, where I just can't stand myself type thing. And one of the things I so admire about Jeff is not only his impact on running, but fitness and health. And he literally just gave people permission. So many people were terrified of our industry, and I can't run. And he would say, okay, well, if a bear were chasing you, could you run? Yes. And then, he said, it's okay to walk. And those words right there, it's okay to walk, just opens not only the doors, but the floodgates for so many people to go, really? And we've been telling them they could walk forever, but for some reason, when Jeff told them they could walk, and here's how to do it strategically, it just, so many people are living better and living longer because of it. And, not only was he a talented athlete and a talented coach and author and speaker and all of those things, but what a lovely friend to have. I mean, I've had the blessing of working so many events side by side with Jeff, from Disney to Big Sur and so on and so on. And spending time with him and Barb. I love Barb. I've actually run so many races where apparently my pace is their pace. So that was a lot of fun. But as they would come through the finish line, I would not always, but often say, and here comes the one and only Barb Galloway and her husband, Jeff. But we were boarding flights in Atlanta once, and we had kind of connected in the Sky Lounge and said hellos and stuff. And then we were getting on, and I've got fancy status with Delta, so I can get on first. And normally they bump me up to first for Delta Comfort, but there was 2 seats the Gallaways had. One was in first, and one was in, we call it poop class, the very last row of the plane. And of course, he put Barb in first, and he went and sat in the dead back of the plane, and just a gentleman. And of course, he doted on her and adored her. And my heart really breaks for her, but he just was a gentleman and such a good guy.
Yeah. You don't find many Olympians that go on to coach the every person.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The rest of us. Right. I truly believe that he is a big part of the running boom that we enjoy today. The running industry would not be the same were it not for Jeff Galloway's book on, marathon. I think I've got it. Yep, I do. Right on my bookcase right here.
Sweet man.
Great man.
We encourage everybody to check out Jeff on YouTube and read his books, and just, he will make your running days ahead even better. Even in his physical absence, he's still able to make an impact. So thanks for
Jeff Galloway training lives on, right? I mean, Chris Twiggs, who is on our board and part of this founding story, continues to be the national training director for Galloway training programs. Jeff's family is still very much involved, his sons, and we will continue to have training programs all over the world that will continue to live out his vision of inspiring all of us to put one foot in front of the other to achieve anything we put our minds to.
That's right. Long live Jeff Galloway.
That's right.
All right. Are you ready to talk about the Mother's Day 5K?
I am.
All right. So tell us what you've got in store for us on Saturday.
Well, we already nodded to our sellout event, which is super exciting. We are again back at Friday Musicale. So if you have not joined us for our Mother's Day 5K, this is in historic Riverside in Jacksonville. It's a beautiful part of the city and the course will take you through just a beautiful part of Jacksonville in spring, which, the azaleas are blooming and just everything is in green and bloom. It's beautiful. It is a sellout event. So we're expecting about 1,400 of you for race morning. So give yourself plenty of time to get there and get parked. The race starts at 8 a.m., but we will be there for you starting at 6:30 a.m. Packet pickup begins tomorrow at First Place Sports locations based on how you registered. Go to First Place Sports over the next couple of days. Pick up your packets. Already have that in hand, so you don't have to worry about that on race morning.
So question, when people registered, were they allowed to say, I would like to pick up my bib at the Northwest, whatever, the specific location? And then, so you sent the bibs where people told you to send them.
That's right. And tomorrow afternoon, early afternoon, all of you are going to get another confirmation email from us that has a reminder of where you said you were going to go pick up your packet. If you happen to pick race morning and you'd like to pick up your packet in advance, you can go to the Bay Meadows location of First Place Sports. That's sort of the default holding place for anyone that didn't pick another location. So you can still do that and do that in advance. But all of that will come in your email tomorrow. It'll also have that handy little QR code that allows you to go through packet pickup easy breezy. But give yourself time when you go into First Place Sports. It's probably, if you've never been into a First Place Sports, it's one of the best running specialty stores in the country. That's legitimately a fact. They win awards every year for how amazing they are, and they are. So let them check out your shoes and your apparel and your nutrition needs, and their people are amazing. Spend some time in there and do some shopping. They also have a lot of Vuori, which I live in. So get you some shopping done, and so that you'll be ready for Saturday.
So question for you. If somebody would like to pick up a bib and shirt for their friends or family, do they need anything specific to do that?
No, it would be good to have their QR codes as well, just to make it easy. So if they can forward you their little confirmation or text you a screenshot of it, that's also very, very helpful. And just make sure that they have chosen to pick up at the same location as you. Because Fitz, to your point, we have sent all of those bibs and materials to those locations. So if you show up at the beach and you signed up for San Marco, we're not going to have your stuff at the beach, and vice versa. So, but yes, you are able to pick up for friends and family.
Oh, that's very helpful. And not all races do that. So kind of you always. Now, I need to know, what color are the shirts?
The shirts are a beautiful, I'm going to call it like a melon color. So almost a coral, but it's a beautiful melon. Yep. I'm really just absolutely bonkers for the color combination this year, because that vibrant pink just kind of pops on it. It's also a big color I'm seeing with a lot of the running gear right now. That melon coral color is hot. It's hot. We're on trend.
Well, I was just going to say we're such girls. I'm like, tell me about the shirt color, and you're like, it's hot, it's on trend. Hey, it matters. It matters. I've seen some ugly shirts in my days.
Yeah, no, these are great. And we've got complementing merchandise that we'll be bringing out that nobody's seen yet. So when you come out on Saturday morning, give yourself time either before or after the race to do some shopping. Yes, merch will be available, Lee Tucker. And we've got some new tank tops, lots of new tank tops, and some t-shirts and our hats and so lots of things that you can shop for both men and women. I hear you guys. We've got a pink tank top and a pink t-shirt for you in the merch tent Saturday morning. So come see us.
I like that very much. Okay, so I looked at the weather report, and it looks like it's possible. Who knows? That it may or may not rain on Saturday morning. Does that matter? Are we still having a race, whether it's rainy or shiny?
We are. We are rain or shine. The only thing that would get us looking concerned is if there were any lightning bolts with any of those rain chances, and I'm not seeing any of that. So we might have a light shower here or there. It'll feel good.
Yeah, it will feel good. It's refreshing, right? And folks, if you're worried about rain, simple solution: garbage bag. We call it runner shake. If you would like to look as great as possible and as part of the in crowd as possible, yeah, that's how you do it.
Yep.
You know what? While you're talking, I'm going to plug in my cellular phone, which might disappear soon if I don't.
Yeah, don't disappear.
Technology. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's what I need. I need that. I need for the phone to die. Okay. And then how many survivors do we have?
Oh gosh, we're going to hoopla about 100 survivors across our finish line on Saturday morning. I'm so excited about that. And I sent a special message to all of them yesterday. Today's Tuesday, right? Yes. Yesterday. Letting all of you know, if you're tuning in, that we're going to gather at the start finish line at 7:45 a.m. So start gathering as early as 7:30, 7:40. Come see us. Like, we want to know you. We want to know your stories. We're there to celebrate you and survivorship. And we're going to have a group photo at 7:45 with Mayor Deegan. And then you're going to fire everyone up, right?
This is on my agenda. Yes. Fire up.
Yes. A fire up. And, we've been really impressed this year with a group called Anne's Army. We noticed them because they are one of the top 4 groups or teams that registered in terms of size. So you've got these, the running boom, right? The Jacksonville Run Club, this huge. The Jacksonville Galloway program is showing up in a major way as we honor Jeff. Corporate Traffic Logistics, one of our longtime sponsors, they've got a huge corporate team coming out. But then we've got this Anne's Army, and we thought, well, we need to know who Anne is and why her friends are showing up in such a major way on Saturday. So we reached out, and Anne is amazing. She just began her treatment, and those are all of her coworkers.
Very sweet.
And so they're all coming together, and we're going to put Anne in our Tom Bush Family of Dealerships lead car, because we're going to drive away some breast cancer with Anne and her team following behind in honor of her. So I think we're going to do some group photos with that crew as well. And I just can't wait to meet them. We've had some email exchanges and phone calls, but I haven't had a chance to actually meet them in person. So I'm excited to get to know all of them.
Yeah. How fortunate for her to have such a big support squad. That goes a long way.
Absolutely. I mean, all of us need our cheerleading team, right? In life. That's amazing.
Yeah, for certain. So I actually, now that we're talking about this, there's some breast cancer patients and survivors out there that I've seen at the marathon or last year's TPC or even last year's Mother's Day 5K. And then we've talked and they've told me I've just started treatment because, I get in and I want to know all the stories and I get a lot of good ones. If I've told you to report back to me and you're listening, report back to me. Like show up and tell me I had just started treatment and now I'm done or I'm halfway through or whatever it is. And I know it takes a long time. My treatment took 15 months, which I did not enjoy. I thought that was a little excessive, but whatever. It worked, so I shan't complain. But yeah, I mean, your story matters and I want to know and I want to share that. And if you're watching and you haven't done this before, your assignment is to be there early, be part of our photo and our huddle and everything. And then once you cross the finish line, you have to come directly to me. Do not pass go, do not collect 200. And let me introduce you to the crowd because we all need to hear it. We all need to know that you're, 2 years cancer free or 30 years cancer free. And I think I just hit this 6-year mark and it matters. It makes me feel more comfortable to be surrounded by people who have also beaten this disease. It gives me a little more confidence that I'm going to be here in 10 years. And so we rely on you to come out of your shell. Again, beeline to me. Also, for all of our athletes, you should get there no later than 45 minutes before start time. If you wanted to just go for a run, you could go for a run on any day, anywhere for free. So be it. But you register for the Donna Mother's Day 5K because of the hoopla and the camaraderie and all the fun stuff we do. So if you park your car at 7:30 and just try to bolt and get your bib and get in, you're really just kind of missing the mark. You're missing the experience and that would be a shame. So get up. We all have to wake up early.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Riverside on Saturday mornings because we have this amazing Riverside Arts Market that happens just blocks away from this event every Saturday, and locals will know it's fabulous. You should go if you've not been, Fitz. You need to go there and check it out after the race on Saturday. But they have their setup time as we're coming in to park everybody for the race. So on the website in the parking instructions area. Read those instructions because depending on how you're getting to us, we want you to avoid, the setup that's going on at the Riverside Arts Market. We have a parking garage for all of you, which is just steps from Athletes Village. I mean, it's the parking garage and you literally cross one street and the village is right there. It's the Fidelity National Financial Parking Garage. But you do need a pass to get in. So there will be a physical one in all of your race bags when you pick up early at one of your First Place Sports locations that you can throw in your dash. It's also linked on the website. It will also be emailed to you tomorrow and you can pull it up on your phone. You do not have to print it. So just be mindful of having that ready to go so that we can wave everybody into the garage. There's plenty of street parking as well and just parking in general in the area. But if you want to park in the garage, that's the most convenient for you. Just be patient as we get, 1,000 people into a parking garage.
Yeah, easy peasy, right? And then, so we do hoopla before the event, then we kick things off. We have a runner start, then we have a walker start. Separate.
It does look like that we will have a handful of pushed athletes on Saturday.
Oh, really?
So we'll let them go first. Yep. Okay. I think there's 2 or 3 couples that will be participating. I have not seen, and we're closed. We can't have any more now. So I have not seen any of our push rims, but definitely some pushed athletes that we'll get them started ahead of the field. And then, yeah.
Okay. Then a running start.
Please go, and then have a little dance party with everybody else.
And then send off the walkers. Hey, if folks are unfamiliar with what we're talking about at Pushed Athletes, is there are Team Hoyt, Ainsley's Angels are the 2 most popular teams nation and worldwide. But for athletes who physically cannot propel themselves from point A to point B, they sit in racing chariots and they're the inspiration, they're the motor. And then there's a person behind that pushes them throughout the course. It's teamwork complete. And that chair athlete has to be really good to keep the motivation going for the runner or walker to keep pushing that chair. But it's awesome. And we want absolutely everybody to be able to participate in our sport. And that's how we do it. So it's cool stuff.
We actually had a family reach out to us and we've been facilitating getting a chair one of our athletes wants to have her mom there with her. Her mom has recently had a stroke, and she wants to come and participate. So we've been helping facilitate get a chair for her mom so that she can push her, so that she can be a part of the day. And that's what we're talking about, right? We're celebrating every mom. What a special day. It's the stories that bring us together, right?
All right. I'm going to diverge for a second. Tell me about your favorite memory with your mom from when you're from childhood memory.
Oh, childhood memory. Oh my goodness. There's so many. I very recently, my nephew got married a few weeks ago in Athens, Georgia. And when we were finished with the wedding, my mom and I escaped, just the two of us, to Asheville, North Carolina, and went and visited the Biltmore house together, just the two of us. It was so much fun. We ate so much food and drank great wine and visited the house, and it was lovely. But my brothers are 8 and 10 years older than me, so I kind of have this only child syndrome.
Me too.
It was my mom and I, just the two of us, against the world for most of my life. So it was the everyday that was the most memorable to me growing up. We were just always together. I mean, everything from, my going to work meetings with her to our, running off to New York to see a play. I mean, we just had a lot of fun together. She's amazing. She's my bestie.
That's so sweet. So sweet. I talk to my mom every day. She's 5 hours south in Fort Lauderdale, but I remember in kindergarten, like as a real little one, I guess I was a slow mover getting ready. And so she would try to get me to get ready for school quickly by shouting across the house, "It's a race. If you beat me, we can watch the Flintstones." And so she'd be shouting, "I'm putting on my pants on," and I'd be trying to get my pants on to beat her. But then we would sit in the chair and just watch Flintstones together. And sometimes she would just randomly check me out of school and take me to a movie. And I knew she would walk through fire for me, and that has been passed down. I would do the same for my kids. I mean, you can mess with me all day. God help you if you F with my children, right? And then now she's in her 80s. And so I go down and take her. She loves to go to the casino. She just loves the casino. So we get out and we take her to the casino. We go to lunch, and then she's adorable. We give her 40, 50 bucks. And
what's her game?
She's a slot machine. Slot machine.
Girl?
So
okay.
Yeah, we're not crazy about it. We're willing to lose 40 to 50 bucks, whatever the same amount you lose at the movie theater type thing. But she's so cute, and she's actually pretty good. And so if I do it, I lose my 40 bucks goes like straight as a gift to the casino. And she walks away with 150, 300 bucks and just, the poop eating grin on her face. She's so happy. So it's fun to do stuff now. She's so sweet.
Yeah. My mom is actually going to be here this weekend. I don't know that she'll be at the race, but she'll be at my house, and we're gonna go to the beach and have some brunch and celebrate generations of women in my world. We're all girls over here.
Will your daughters be at the race?
Definitely Ella, because she's my merchandise queen.
That's right.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Anna may come. She's into jumping horses now. So she's
la-ti-da. My gosh. Yeah. La-ti-da. Ginger will not be coming because she will be in Charlotte announcing a race. So
for her.
I know.
In her mama's footsteps.
Yeah, in like such a big, fantastic way. Okay, I have an idea. I have a little video.
Yay.
I'd like to share from last year. Can we watch a video?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. It's so good. Come on. Boom, shakalaka. Here we go. I'm unstoppable. I'm a virgin with no breaks. I'm invincible. Yeah, I win every single game. I'm so powerful. I don't need batteries today. I'm so confident. Unstoppable today, unstoppable today, unstoppable today, unstoppable today, I'm unstoppable today. I'm Did you see that?
I did. It was a little choppy, but yes, I did.
You know what? I'm so sorry. Where are we? I would try again, Amanda, but I think I'll break it all if I try it again.
That's fine. It's
How
beautiful.
about we share it on Facebook individually after the show? Is that fair?
We shall, because it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
It is fun. Okay, so back to the race. Hydration stations before the race or on the course, and what's going on after the race?
All of it, yes. And afterwards, please hang out. We've got our Athletes Village. It's presented by Champion Brands. We'll have lots of core water, which is our official water. We'll have lots of beverages at their tent as well. They have a lot of flavored waters and electrolyte replacement beverages. The bar will be open. We'll have some mimosas flowing. We'll have some Miller Lights for our old school, got to drink a beer after a run folks, and some snacks. And then definitely venture into the village and speak to everyone who's there. All of them are there in support of the Donna Foundation. Most anyone selling anything, a percentage of proceeds comes back to us. I mentioned official merchandise. Sick Cups will be there, selling their product. Alter Ego will be there with all sorts of fantastic hats, as always. We've got the Women's Center of Jacksonville out there, talking about some of their programs specific to breast patients. I know I'm missing many of them. IQ Fiber will be there with your I'm Running for bibs. Lots of people to see and do. There's a coffee truck. So more reason to get out early, because Cup of Job will be out there with your espressos and your cappuccinos for either pre or post race. We have Millie's homemade ice cream will be out there. So ice cream. It's just really going to be a fun day just to hang out in Riverside and enjoy one another until we wrap up with some awards around 10 a.m. ish. And we'll honor all of our fasties and all of our survivor winners and even our very last runner. We've got a plaque for you too. And then when we wrap up, everybody needs to walk over to the Riverside Arts Market and continue your day exploring beautiful Jacksonville along the river in Riverside.
So that is so on my agenda, because what you just said is that Miller Lite would be there. And I thought, well, I could have a Miller Lite and then I go for a walk and do shopping for a couple hours and then drive home.
Right. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah. That's good. Okay. We're going to break some hearts right here. Mike Lowry, you cannot register. They're sold out. And we're supposed to be sad about this, but we're so happy it's sold out. Maybe Mike Lowry, you could come and cheer. Maybe you could volunteer, or you can come at the finish line. You can go to Tractor Supply or Amazon, order a big old cowbell and come be a part of our event that way. Right, Amanda?
Volunteer registration is still open, and we could put so many of you guys out at the water station. It's at the halfway point. There's nothing more wonderful than approaching a water station on a 5K race and having there be the level of energy and cowbells that you would see like on a marathon course. So, please register and go and help us at the water station for this event. It's a great way to give back and be a part of the day. Yeah. And you don't have to be there quite so early.
That's right. It's not like marathon where you got to get there at 2 a.m. Hey, right. Folks, as we get close to the end of the show, I want everyone to put in a favorite thing, whatever you want to tell us about your moms.
Oh, I love
Tell us about your moms. That's right. Because, I love what you're doing, that it's Mother's Day 5K, but it's not actually on Mother's Day. Because I have two thoughts on that. It's just smart to not interfere with the day, but also what a killer thing to do with your mom on Mother's Day. So many people get laser focused, like we have to go to brunch. Or you could go play together. You could go have athletic adventure. You could go take a beautiful walk through downtown Jacksonville. So I think if you had it on Mother's Day, on Sunday, it would be totally valid. But you just skip the argument, make it Saturday. And then so many people are doing it with their mothers or with their children. It's just awesome.
Make it a weekend. And, there's a reason that we have had a Mother's Day weekend event for the better part of our 20-year history. And it's because truly the vast majority of the women that we serve through the Donna Foundation are moms with kids at home.
Yeah.
and they're struggling to make ends meet. They're struggling to do the things that, we want to do as moms in terms of having fun days and putting meals on the table and providing for their families. Because, they're also dealing with a breast cancer diagnosis and their treatments. So we want to make sure that there's no barrier between that mom getting the life-saving treatment that she needs and providing for her kids. Because at the end of the day, as moms, we always provide for our kids before we provide for ourselves. So we've got to make it good to provide for the whole family. So that's what you're doing when you come out and participate. We still have a lot of fundraising to do. We've got the Chartrand family that has issued a $10,000 challenge for this event. So every dollar that's donated or fundraised is matched dollar for dollar up to $10,000. And we still have a couple $1,000s to go before we reach that mark where all of those dollars are matched. So I was doing some math, back of the envelope kind of math earlier today. And I thought, if everyone who is registered, the 1,400 people that are registered, if everyone gave like $2.50, we'd meet the goal.
You need to send out an email that says, please donate $2.50.
$2.50. If every single person that's currently registered for this event hops onto the website and donates, $5, then we'll meet our goal and then some. And we count on these goals to fuel the programs that we have for patients. So please, if you haven't already, please consider, giving really what's less than a cup of coffee these days, much less.
Yeah.
It truly does go a long way. And we raise the vast majority of our funds for programming through really small, all of you donations. So I'm so appreciative of that. So let's continue to show up and show off that way. And hopefully
they can go
$10,000 mark by the weekend.
And they can go straight to breastcancermarathon.com to donate.
The best place to donate for our moms campaign is moms.thedonnafoundation.org. That's where all of the race details for this event live. So moms.thedonnafoundation.org.
Got it. It's coming. Yeah, it's so important. And you know what? When I was going through treatment, it was managing myself, but also, parenting with cancer. I was constantly trying to convince them I was going to survive, even though I wasn't sure I was. It was like, I just thought, oh man, I'm definitely dying. But I was telling them, I'm going to be fine. It's going to be okay. And then the effects of chemo kicked in, and one of them had said, what's for dinner? And I thought, I can't do that. I can't do that. And then they needed rides to school. And I was like drunk on chemo. I could not drive safely. And so, the army of people that pitched in to feed them and drive them, or, those that are funding, I was blessed to have no financial concerns that many do, but yeah, it's you guys are serving the whole family in very stressful, very scary times. We've got
makes those connections too, right? If someone's having issues with transportation to treatment, that's what our case management team is there to do, right? Is to connect you to the programs in your community that will help you get there. So whatever it is you're looking for, really, that's what that part of our programming does.
So sweet, so important. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Janet, her mom is a stage 4 breast cancer survivor, found when she was 82. Because of hers was caught at stage 0. Thank goodness, Janet. I hope that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Jason, I can't wait to see Jason this weekend. Clarissa, favorite part about her mom was the way she dressed up no matter where she was going. That's very old school. I love it.
One of those. Yep.
What a blessing. What a blessing. Okay, so wrap things up. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we get a move on, Amanda, and get together on Saturday?
Oh, gosh, I love you all. Thank you for making this just the best part of life, is being able to do this work. And I will be in the finish line waiting for all of you.
That's right. We will be looking for hugs. Folks, if you would like to rewatch the show, if you have questions, I've seen some more parking questions. It's all in the show. This show is going to be available on replay ad nauseum. You can watch it over and over and over again from now for, I think, a few months. And then if you go to moms.thedonnafoundation.org, you will be able to read all the parking instructions. I mean, it's all there. Amanda does everything she can to make sure all the information is available. So please look it up and know that she will be busting her booty for the next few days on final details and making sure everything's perfect. So before you send off an email to the race director, please read the materials available. Please rewatch this show. I promise you all the answers are there. And when you get to our start line, we are going to love on you so hard. You're going to feel awkward. That's right.
And we'll get those confirmation details out to everyone tomorrow afternoon, and it will have a repeat of all of the race instructions we talked about tonight, all in there. So we try to get it out as many different ways as possible.
Oh, and we have one more important question. If we want to bring cash donation, will that work, Erin Pegram?
Yes, I will take cash all day long.
Cash all day long. Everyone bring your cash.
The best place to bring anything like that, if you can't find me, is to our official merchandise tent. Our team there would be happy to take any and all of your donations, and thank you.
All right. All right. Well, thank you, Amanda, for another fantastic show. Congratulations to everybody who registered on time and got in. For everybody else, know that you need to register in advance, but we still welcome you at our event. We would love to see you as a volunteer or even just part of our cheer squad. Come out and love on those who are running, make a big donation, do some shopping, go to the Riverside. It'll be a special morning. And I am packing lots of hugs and extra points. I'm going to be giving out extra points in a very generous way. So yeah, see you soon, right?
Yes. And let's just tease our special guest. Do you remember our special guest who's
yes. If you're a hockey fan, you're going to be real happy. Tell them who's coming.
Oh, I think Fang's coming.
That's right. The one and only Fang, the mascot for the Jacksonville Icemen. And I can tell you, I have shared a dressing room with Fang when I announced the Iceman hockey game, and he is even cooler than you would expect. And his wife, who is also a big fluffy dog, is going to be running the 5K. No, she's not a fluffy dog at all. She's a hot human chick, but and she's celebrating her first Mother's Day with us. So it'll be awesome. Yay, Fang, right?
We're so happy to have Fang energy in the finish line. Love it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be great. Okay.
Yay.
I love you. We love you all. Have a great night. Get to work. Bye, team.
We'll see you Saturday.
Bye.